Ahoy everyone and welcome back once again to I Like Watches. Now I have a San Martin to show you in today's video. Unfortunately it's not the SN0144. I know a lot of you are waiting for that review and I have been assured by San Martin that that watch is on its way. But in the meantime I'm going to show you another fairly new release by San Martin, the SN0142. Now it's no secret that San Martin are trying to step away from being known as a homage brand, and they're trying to make waves in the more original design sector, if you like. A few years ago, their original designs were not fantastic, and I think that was one of the reasons why they tended to stick with homage watches. But in more recent months, well, maybe even for the last year or so, they've started to produce some really quite good original looking watches. It is quite difficult these days to produce 100% original looking watches, because at the end of the day, what can you do to a watch to make it completely original? What can be done has probably already been done, but they are definitely trying to step away from producing very obvious homage watches, and they've been getting it right. Of course, it is a matter of taste. Some people may disagree. Some people may say, well, actually their original designs are still not very good. Some people may have preferred their earlier original designs, which were a little bit sort of out there for me. I think one thing we can all agree on is that it's great to see them trying different things, and they've tried something a little bit different with the watch I'm going to show you in today's video. For me, I don't think it works. And sometimes it's difficult to put your finger on exactly why you like a watch and why you don't like a watch. And with this particular watch, it's all down to the design, really. I think my main issue is the case shape. I'm not wild about these sort of gentle curves, the round case with those sort of curved lugs. They remind me a little bit of a Seiko watch, that a Seiko Prospects. They say in an advert in the UK, Prospects, not Prospects. A Seiko Prospects diver that has a similar sort of look to it with those elongated lugs. And yeah, I'm not wild about the design of the indexes on the dial. It reminds me of Homer Simpson. I just keep thinking of donuts and Homer Simpson and a Seiko watch that I'm really not wild about. So for me, unfortunately, yeah, this one, it's far from giving me tingles, but you guys may like it. It's available in a couple of different colors. One of them's got orange on the dial, the other one's got white on the dial. I do appreciate, again, that they're trying to do something a little bit different. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. For me, on this occasion, it hasn't worked, but there's no denying, once again, they have made a beautifully finished watch. There's one thing I can always appreciate, and that is good steel finishing, and the steel finishing on this watch, as you would expect from San Martin, is exceptional. I also like the fact that they've tried something a little bit different with the bracelet. This is the first time I've seen this particular bracelet on a San Martin. They've sort of matched the links, or the shape of the links, to the shape of the case. Lots of polished facets and surfaces on this watch, predominantly brushed, but yeah, lots of contrasting finishing on the bracelet and on the case. I do like that they've used a round date window at the 4 o'clock position. Unfortunately, it sits slightly in from the rest of those indexes, doesn't it? It would have been so good had it sat on the same circumference as the markers. Yeah, it just sort of sits in a little bit. I think maybe they should have, on this particular model, painted the frame around the date window orange to match the indexes, or maybe even made it loom. Now, I haven't even talked about the style of watch. It is a 200-meter dive watch, so you've got a unidirectional bezel, a dive bezel. The bezel action on this one, well, again, it's not up to the same standards. It's nice, but yeah, it's just not quite up there with some of their other watches. The movement inside this watch is the YN55. That is an Epson movement. It's not a Chinese movement, so yeah, it's a decent movement. You'll find this movement inside of Orient watches. The clasp is good. On the fly adjustment, it's a very familiar clasp on San Martin watches these days. So there is plenty to like about this watch, but I think for me anyway, the overall design is just not one for me. The specifications throughout, very, very good. Sapphire crystal, stainless steel, ceramic bezel insert, screw down crown, screw down case back, 200 meters of water resistance, solid everything, solid end links, solid links, screw pins, milled clasp, all the good stuff. Sapphire crystal, have I said that already? AR coating. Beautiful finishing throughout. It's just on this occasion, yeah, this one's not doing it for me. And I was really hoping to get the SN0144 in by now to review for you guys. I think maybe my brain is just thinking about that one. I mean, we've been waiting for that watch for a while now. I cannot wait to get that one in to show you guys. I think that is going to be an exceptional watch. It looks incredible. The specifications on that watch are as strong as ever. 9000 series movement inside that watch. Yeah, I suspect that one is going to be a very popular watch in the upcoming AliExpress sale. This one, though, yeah, probably not, sadly.